Hey, welcome back guys. So today on this video, we are talking about your SamCart, and more specifically, I'm going to quickly answer a question I keep getting a lot on my other video, and that is, how do you create a link in bio with your SamCart account? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off guys, real quick video, not too many steps involved, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But why would you want to create a link in bio anyways? Well, that's pretty easy. If you're running an online business, maybe doing content creation, you need to have a place for your viewers to go to learn more about you or to maybe purchase your products. Whatever the case is, it's a pretty easy process. It's handled here in your SamCart dashboard. Check my video description. I'll try to leave the written instructions there as well. But I've already logged into my SamCart account, and this is the home screen. Now here on the home screen, if you want to create a link in bio, here on the left side, you're going to click on Pages. Once you do that, you're going to see a few different options, but you want to look for this one right here, Link in Bio. Okay, next you're going to go ahead and name your link in bio. So let's just say, okay. Next you're going to see the URL slug. So this is going to be your link in bio link. So this is what you're going to paste into your social media profile, and you want to click on Create Page. Okay, once you do that, it's going to load the templates that are available. The cool thing about SamCart is they have a lot of link in bio templates, so you can scroll through and then see which one kind of fits up with your brand. You can build this out from scratch if you want. I usually recommend you go ahead and choose a template. You're going to be able to edit the colors and the wording and the pictures on it. So for me, I kind of like this one, so I'm going to click here. Okay, once you do that, it's going to load your link in bio here on the right for SamCart. So now we can go ahead and start editing this. What we're going to do is click right here. Click to start editing. Okay, once you do that, it's basically like setting up a Facebook page. You can go ahead and click in to each one of these sections. So for example, this one right here, and you can see it highlights on the left side. So this is section 2 and this is section 1. So let's click on section 1 and we can go ahead and edit this. So instead of my bio, we can do my name is Anthony. And you can see everything that you change on the left side is going to be updated over here. And we can change our @ okay. And here you can go ahead and update all of these links. Now, if you want to change the image, all you're going to do is click right here and replace image. So they have a lot of stock images. You can use that. I would probably recommend that you use something more in line with your brand. So let me go ahead and just grab a picture for my computer. Okay, now it's uploading. Okay, so here's my picture. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that and then insert selection. And now you can see my link in bio now has a new header image of my taco. Now we're ready to go ahead and move on to the second. So we're going to click in here, and instead of free resource, let's go ahead and delete that. I'm going to go ahead and delete this one also. I'm going to delete all of them. I only want one link. So I'm going to click right here. Okay, now I just have the one link. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hover over it. And then off to the left, you're going to see this little gear icon. Click in there. And for me, I'm going to go ahead and add my YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and delete this. And we're going to change the name of the button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel now. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in my YouTube channel link. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and choose, do we want this to open up in a new tab or just stay in the same tab? For me, I'm going to go ahead and open a new tab. And here you can go ahead and update the style. So let's see, right now it's large. So we can go ahead and drop that down to small if you want, or medium. And then the style of the button, primary, filled, outlined. You can see it kind of changes. I kind of like primary, and then you can change the alignment if you want. So for me, I like it center, but you may need it a different way. Actually, this one looks pretty good. It takes up the whole page. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I'm going to go back. Okay, so now we're done with section 2, and we just keep moving down until we get to section 3. And for me personally, for my link in bio, I don't really like to have a lot of different sections. So let me go ahead and remove this section by hovering over it here on the right. And you're going to see this trash can. I'm going to trash that. Same thing here. I don't really need this. Looks more like a website. And the reviews, I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And same thing with my social media links. Okay. And actually, if you want to go ahead and add more links off here on section 2, we can just add a plus right here. And let's go ahead and add another button. So we'll click there. And then we're going to go ahead and add a URL. So maybe my Facebook. Okay, so now it has that button, or you can go ahead and change it. So just click back here and delete that. And then maybe you want a different style. So just kind of scroll through and play around with it until you find something that works for you. So maybe I'm going to add my checkout. You can click here. That doesn't look too good. So let me go ahead and delete that. They also have AI built in. So we can click here, AI mode, and we can just type in what we want. Okay, I just typed in, I want to add a link to my Twitter handle, the same as my YouTube subscribe button. Okay, now it's processing. Okay, so that didn't work because it's writing up a description. So let me go ahead and delete that. Delete and delete. Okay, so that didn't work. So I'm going to go ahead and actually delete this section. So I'm going to delete that. And what I'm going to do is add another template. Okay, I grab this template. I'm going to click done. Okay, so that looks much better. So we can go ahead and edit this. Call us today or else. Our team is the best. Here is our email. Okay, so if you set it up, you want to go ahead and be sure to click on settings here on the top. And then here you can go ahead and add in your pixels or your tracking ID if you need to. And once you're ready, go ahead and click on publish here on the top right. All right, once you do that, go ahead and click on publish page once again. Okay, now it's processing. Okay, quick second later. It refreshes. Now you can see the page is published. So we can go ahead and close this out, and you can see my link in bio is published. So we can grab the link right here. Right now it's copied to my clipboard, and now I can go ahead and paste it into my Instagram, into my YouTube channel, or wherever you need your link in bio. So there you have it, guys. If you're wondering how to create a link in bio with your SamCart, that's the easiest way I know how to do it. If you know an easier way, be sure to leave a comment below. Let the rest of us know how you did it. Hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up, or maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.